Grand risings, my darlings. How are you all doing today? I had to check that my microphone was working. Because a couple of days ago, I think it was yesterday actually, I went to start my live up and I went to say my first hello. I thought, oh shit, I'm muted. I didn't even realise I'd muted. So that was a little funny. Hey ho. We're not muted this time, so that's good. Yeah, we are here. So, how is everyone doing? We all doing good? It is paid live today, so everything is paid. Yes or no's are free. Okay. I do have some new Oracle. So that's nice. Got True Emotions. Hello, Jazz. And then we got Message of Love Oracle. Love this one. And I've got another one coming today, which I also love. I saw an Italian using it. I was like, holy shit, I've got to have that. Any deck I see an Italian using, I will buy. I'm not even joking. I will buy it. Hello. But yeah, no joke. If I see an Italian using a tarot deck and an oracle deck, I'm there like, yep. I will buy that. I will own one of those myself. And I do. Thank you for the heart, me. And I do. By the way, if anyone's messaged me on my work phone, I haven't checked my work phone today. So let me have a quick look and then I'll do some yes or no's. Check. Done. It's the quickest check you will ever see. So, let me get my yes or no oracle. So, here we go. So, you saw him yesterday, first time after 3 weeks. Seeing him tomorrow/Sunday to Will We Get Back Together? Let's see. Will you guys get back together? Let's have a look. Let's see. So, I feel like you will get back together eventually, but I feel at the moment, right now, the bridge is very damaged. Okay, so we want to be able to have this card turned that way, where you've got a nice bridge, but right now, in reverse, the bridge is very damaged at the moment, so you guys need to make a better connection with each other, and then and only then will the relationship be able to work between the both of you, okay? But no, I try not to do yes or no's to tarot anymore. That's why I bought an oracle deck. This tarot wasn't designed for yes or no's at all, in the slightest. You can do yes or no's with it, though. I just don't. Will your finances change for the better soon? Let's see. Thank you for the follow. Yes, your finances will get better for the better soon. Hello, my darlings. How are y'all? Thank you for the rose. We get back together before in March. Depends on how much you connect with each other. I want you to connect better. It could be a yes. If you take a long time to reconnect and get back together, it could be 6 years, for example. Okay, so it all depends how quickly you want to get in contact with them and how quickly you want to communicate with them. If you don't communicate quick enough or you don't make a quick enough connection, it could take years. Is your remortgage ever going to happen? Let's see. Let's see. Hello, my darling. I feel like it will happen, but not right now. Okay. Thank you for the heart, me. Would the relationship with D last? Let's see. Would the relationship with D last? No, I don't think it is going to last, my darling. The door is closing too quickly. Okay. Is there a new job path coming for you? Let's see, my darling. Let's see. Yes, there is a new job path coming for you. Yes. Yes, you can, Alicia. Let me just get some yes or no's out. Let me warm up quickly. Okay, we need to warm up, my dear. Okay, me not warm up. I have a broken nail and every time I try and itch my leg. Like, that nail's cracked. It is. But I can still use it, so it's fine. Did H read the message you left him just now? Uno, dos, tres. I feel like he skim read it. I don't think that he read it to the full. Okay, so it's been a skim read. Okay, my darling. Hello, my dear. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a skim read. It has. Also, remember, guys, don't forget to book in your pendulum readings as well. If you would like them, they are 15.15 for a pendulum reading. If you would like to know the price list, please let me know and I'll read it out to you. Will he read it later? Let's see. Will he read it later? Will he read it later? No, I think it's just going to be a skim read today, okay? I don't think he's going to read it to the full. I don't think he has time at the moment today. It will have a little bit more of a read, but I feel like at the moment it's just going to be more of a skim read today, okay? He's very busy. Okay. Hello, my darling. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? But yeah, I own a lot of decks. Is it because of what you posted? Let's see. No, I don't feel like it is because of what you posted, my darling. No. Will your husband do well in his new job? Let's see. He will once he gets to know it better, my darling, so yes. The list is still open, my darling. We've only started about 7 minutes ago, so yeah, it is open. We do have Alicia first. I'm just going to do a couple more yes or no's, and then we're going to the readings. Okay, we want to let people get in. We do. Would Dave respond if you message him? Let's see. Would Dave respond if you message him? Yes. Send shortly. Thank you, my darling. Is he in a good mood today? Will he talk this week? He will talk this week. Good mood, I would say mediocre. Okay, I would say a mediocre mood, I would for this week. But yes, there will be conversation. Okay. You're very welcome, my darling. Oh, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I have to get my foot numbed, and I've got a verruca. Getting removed. I've got to have a needle stabbed into my foot 500 times. I'm not even joking. That's going to be fun. Will you get the job with the housing association? Yes, you will, my darling. Thank you for the heart, me. That's awful. I've had it for 10 years. I've had it for 10 years, and I've had the other one for about 2 years now. So you get used to it. You get used to it. It's better than having your toe frozen, but so you can freeze your toe and freeze it off, as in freeze the verruca off. Or they can stab it with a needle 500 times. Luckily, she said if she does the one verruca, it will more likely destroy the other one because it needs blood flow. So with the person who I'm with, she's had it cryogenically frozen in the past. She had hers done that way. And with the pain that she was in, she won't freeze it because of how much pain she was in and how inhumane it is. And so it's more humane to stab it with a needle 500 times. Thank you for the follow. So that's what we're going with. Does Jay want to be in a relationship with you? Let's see. Yes, my darling. Jeanette, is it a good your husband and you live in that place? I would say no. Yeah, you got 2 no's and 1 yes. So we're going to go over no with that, my darling. Okay. Is the account Ella in under down? H's people, let's see. Yes. Yes, it is, my darling. Big fat yes, triple yes. Okay, so yes, it is, my darling. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Right, do I have Alicia? Do we have Alicia? Will do, Babs. You just got icky energy, fair enough. Just read on you and JJ what's to come. Okay, do you want one of my newest Oracle decks? Briss, we've got the Message of Love and True Emotions. Would you like one of those, or do you just want like any deck? Yes? Okay, which one do you want? We got Message of Love or True Emotions. Yeah, they're both new, my darling. Which one would you like? Me pick. Okay. Since there's no chance of pregnancy between you two, we will go with the Message of Love Oracle. Okay. Since it's an energy check. Thank you for the shares, my darlings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Un momento. Let's see what you get, Alicia. Let's see. Let's see. So what I would say right now is he is overwhelmed with ego, my darling. I feel like there is definitely a chemistry between the both of you, and I feel like there is something there. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's trying to forgive himself. He's trying to work where he needs to go. And I feel like he's trying to find almost like a belief system that will suit him. I feel like he's struggling to find who he is. Okay, so it's almost like he's trying to understand where he's going, what he's becoming, what he's doing. And I feel like he's trying to regain himself, okay? At the same time, I feel he knows he's got a lot of responsibilities with you. Okay, he knows that he needs to do a lot of reflection. He knows that he needs to look into himself. And I feel like he has high hopes for the both of you. But I would say that he is still scared. Okay, you're definitely involved, but there is someone trying to get him to go towards you, and there's someone trying to pull him away from you, my darling. Okay, I feel like there is going to be a conversation between the both of you. He knows that he's been very absent. I knows that he keeps running away and that he needs to stop running. And I feel like he does want to tell you the truth, my darling. He does want to reveal himself, but I feel like he keeps being dishonest as he is very scared. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is he knows that he needs to learn the lessons that he has passed and the lessons that he has gone through. And I feel like that is something that he is struggling with, is learning the lessons, my darling, okay? What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is he knows that you are an irreplaceable sort of person. He knows that you are perfect. And I feel like he knows that you two aren't done. Okay, he knows that you two aren't done at all. He knows that you two are still going together. He knows that you two are still working together. And he knows that he needs to start a new chapter with you. What I would also say here is I think that that's what he's struggling with, is starting the new chapter. And that is due to old habits, my darling. He's used to you chasing. You're no longer chasing. I think it's thrown him out, okay? I feel like he's going to reach out within the next few days, my darling, okay? He has become a little bit undecisive, okay? He has struggled to choose where he's going, what he's doing. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he does value you, but it's almost like he doesn't know the values of himself, okay? Thank you for the follow, my darling. What I will also say here is time will tell him where you two go. Okay, time will tell. What I will also say here is that there is a soul tie, but he knows that you need space, okay? He's holding back right now because he is broken, but what I would also say here is he's reflecting on you, my darling, okay? I feel like he's seen the darker side of him. He really has seen the darker side of himself, and I feel like this is the self that is hurting now. And this is where he's going to come forwards, my darling, okay, is where he's going to apologise for the way that he has been. It is also going to be the way that he apologises for not being there for you. And I feel like he is going to fix this. I feel like he knows that he has done a lot of damage, but he knows that this is where you two are meant to be at the moment. I feel like he dreams about you every day, and I feel like even if that's in the day or afternoon, he is still dreaming about you, my darling. It doesn't matter. He's going through a lot of troubles right now. He doesn't really know what he's thinking. I feel like there is a reconnection coming between the two of you, but I feel like he's trying to hide that at the moment due to a lot of regret, okay? I feel like he will be mending you guys okay, he will be mending the relationship between you guys soon, okay, my darling. What I would also say here is that there is a massive commitment that he needs to make before he comes forwards, and I feel like this is where he will show you who he is. He will show you that he is ready to recreate himself, and he will show you that he is ready to come forwards, okay, because he is very guilty, because he knows that he has neglected you as well, my darling. I feel like there will be dating this year, yes, my darling, okay? Does that make sense, my sweet? Does that make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. I like this deck. I like it. I even like the back picture. Do you know how hard it is to find decks that people use on TikTok? And they won't tell you the name of the deck because they like to gatekeep? I've been spending 6 months looking for that deck and I finally got it. 6 months it's taken me. Because people don't want to like say, oh, I got this deck from here. This is the name of it. No. It's like, I ain't going to fucking tell you what the deck is. And they're like, for God's sake. Just tell me. Please. Please. You're the only reader I've known who uses the rarest decks. I do. Hello, Sacred Mirror. Sacred Mirror, I have a deck that you might like. So I know you use the... Oh, fuck, what's it called? I know you use the police deck to do true crime. I do. Thank you for the sweet whatever that was, boo. Thank you. Mwah. Well, just in case you want to do love readings, one that you might like is the True Emotions Oracle, my darling. You might like this one. I don't know if you've got it. But yeah, you might like that. Just thought I'd let you know. It just came into my head. As it does. You can, Queen. Before you, I've just got Suvani, please. Good afternoon, my darling. Thank you for the heart, me, my darling. Thank you. The True Emotions is good. It's very sexual. It has sexual stuff in it. It's very good. This is the backing. It's basically, it's oil painting. It does. So that's the backing, and that's what the cards look like. It does about pregnancies. It does all that good shit. Okay, come on, give me a dark one. I don't know, like, it gives you that as well. You need a deck like that. It is really good. If you get it, definitely look at some of the cards. And see what ones you might not be able to use on, like, on it. You've got pregnancy, you've got police station and shit. It's called True Emotional. True Emotional. It is also known as the True Emotional Oracle cards. That's the box. Hello, Rising Phoenix. Oh, thank you for the bear, my darling. Thank you. I love it. They've also got a new Spill the Tea Oracle out. They do. I need to buy that soon. But they've got a new Spill the Tea Oracle deck. And that's really good. I haven't got that deck yet. I need to buy it, but I can't be arsed at the moment. I need to recuperate my money. Let me show you before I do the next reading, actually. Just got to do it without showing my address. I will send you the link, my darling. So yeah, this is the new one. That's it. That's a really good deck. And that's just come out. It's £21.05. 5 pence even. If you're in America, it does come up from America. So if you're in America, you'll get it quicker. If you're in the UK, it will come on the 9th of March. The Americans will get it quicker than us, though. There you go, Alicia. I love this book. My Spill the Tea deck is so bashed, broken, and everything. The annoying thing is, so there's a lot of people, so guys, on TikTok, there's a lot of people selling tarot decks, oracle decks and shit. Do not buy those decks when it's on TikTok and it's linked on TikTok. Okay, please buy the decks from Amazon or from the actual creators. Okay, support the person who made it, please, 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 please. I cannot stress that enough. Okay, I really cannot. I've already fallen out with someone today about that. I have, honestly. Someone was like selling it, and I went, guys, don't buy from this. They're just doing it out the money. They just want the money. They do. Half of them do. I'm not even joking. And it pisses me the fuck off. There was someone that, you know, I wear these bracelets. Someone was like selling these. They were. And there was a money one. And they were like, ever since I've been wearing this, I've been getting lots of money. And I thought, bitch, you have been getting lots of money because people have been falling for that trick. And they've been giving you the money by buying it from your link. Of course you're going to get money from it. So I put in the comments, I literally put this in the comments. I put, get me a review in your comment section from a person that bought it that isn't promoting it. And let them tell me how good it is. Because they're not promoting it. So if they get money from it and they're not promoting it, then yeah, I'll believe it. But if you're only promoting it and you're getting paid to promote it, why should I believe that that bracelet's going to bring me money? Of course it's going to bring you money because you've got people buying it from you. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you make the bracelet, yeah, that's fine. I don't care. But if you're someone that's just doing these TikTok shop things, just get money out of it. I'm just there like, ugh. I'm out. You don't seem to answer other questions but your mods. I do answer other questions, my darling. I'm just about to do a paid reading though, my darling. But if you're going to be a bitch, then I don't care if you leave. Simple as. I started reading playing cards of Fortune, the Fortune Teller deck. Ooh, you will like then. This is going to be quite heavy, so give me a second. That's on Amazon right now. That is. Hey Zoe. This is on Amazon right now. Really, really good. I love it. I'll show you the cards as well. I'm sorry, I have a lot of decks. I have over 400. I have over 400 decks. I will get to the reading. Give me one sec, guys. I'm just nerding out. This is what the cards look like. And they got like little words on it. That's a really good one. Another good one that you might want, it is called the Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling Deck. That's what they look like. And that's like playing cards, but the gypsy way. And then another good one. You're the librarian of Tarot and Oracle. I am. Another good one that I like, if I can get it. Here we go. One sec, I've just knocked the deck down. Oh. You can go there. Another good one. This is over 100 years old. And it's that deck. I do have the gypsy one, my darling, yes. And this deck is over 100 years old. Made in 1910. It was. There you go. So that's your original playing cards with the meanings on them. These are really, really good. I love them. I don't use them as much, and that is due to how old they are. So I'm waiting for someone to like remake them. I am. They don't make them like they used to, no. They really don't. And I love this deck so much, but I don't want to take it anywhere because it's 100 years old. And if I lose it, it's like about £100 to rebuy it. I'm not enjoying. I got this for like 18 quid off eBay. I did. So that's really good. Have you made a deck of your own? No. No. I'm trying to, but finding the right AI system that will do it for me is so hard. Because I'm not artistic. I'm autistic, but I'm not artistic. So I want to like make an AI deck. But there's an AI lemon that I use that I love, 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 love. And I really want to make decks like that. Or I want to take photos and make a deck through the photos that I take. Again, that's quite hard to do, but we can do it. Eventually, we will do it eventually. It is just going to take a lot of time. But yeah, do I have Surani for their reading as well, please? But yeah, I love, 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 love. Love decks, love tarot, love everything. I really want, I think it's either the Hoodoo Tarot or the Voodoo Tarot. I can't remember what it's called. Problem is, it's African culture. So I don't know if I can use the deck because it is based off of the African culture. And I don't want to culture appropriation, if you know what I mean. So I don't know if I can buy it and use it. I know I can buy it, but I don't know if I can use it. I have an African deck in my drawer. I don't really use that. But yeah. I don't have any coins, but I appreciate your work and energy. Thank you, my darling. I will join one of your lives soon eventually. I will. I just keep missing them, sadly. Oh, can't you look into the... You can look into it. But the problem is I don't know if you can use it because it's to do with voodoo. And voodoo's closed practice. And because I'm not in that practice, I don't know if I can use it. So, I don't want to use it and it be a culture appropriation, especially since the fact that the cards are based off the voodoo gods and the people that did the voodoo originally. Hoodoo, that's the deck, the Hoodoo Tarot. And it's got like... shit, what's he called? It's basically the same guy that's the devil in Christianity, or he's like the devil, and he's got like his top hat, bones going around it, holds a stick with a skull on the top. Forgot his name. I used to know his name, I forgot his name. Papa Legba, yes. So it's got like Papa Legba and stuff in it. So you literally have to know your culture. One deck that I do like to use, which I know I can use, is the Tarot of Orisha. I've definitely pronounced that wrong. This is good. This is good. Highly like that. Thank you for the roses. So yeah, we have a few. We have a few. I have a few tarot cards. Not too many. I've only got like in my collection of tarot cards, oracle cards, and fortune telling cards. I've only got about 400 and something. I don't have many. It's just 400 and something. Remember, guys, if you are part of the... oh, don't be sorry, my darling. I love geeking out over it. If you're part of the fans club, don't forget super fans or just... what's it called? You know, the fan club, the Heart Me. If you're part of the Heart Me ones... Angie, my darling, have a great day, boo. Don't forget you can send gifts that are to do with the fan club only. So don't forget to check that out as well, because that'll put me into dailies. Okay, so Surani, thank you for your patience, boo. Right, here we go. So, current energy towards you, please and thank you. When is he going to break the no contact? What is his expectations from you? Okie dokie, we can have a look at that. We can have a look at that too. Let's see what you get. Let's see what you get. Right. I feel like he's coming towards you, and I feel like he's looking at the old past, okay, my darling? He's realised that he has been neglecting you. Thank you for the gifts, my darling. Okay, he's realising that there has been negligence between the both of you and that he does need to work on it. Okay, and I feel like the energy is getting stronger and it is getting better. Yes, he's a little weak at the moment, okay, energy-wise, but I don't think that he is going to stay weak, okay? What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be a reunion. There is definitely gossip about you from him. He has been talking about you in a positive way, that he is going to be chasing after you very soon, okay, my darling? So I do see that he will be chasing you, okay? What I would also say here is I feel like he is growing up, my darling. He's realising that he does need to come forwards. And I feel like the energy is becoming more positive between the both of you as well. What I would also say here is sometimes he doesn't quite understand his feelings or what he needs to do or what he wants to do. So what I would say here is I feel like he is a bit terrified there in, if he comes forwards, will you even want him? And I feel like he really does want you, so he's hoping that you would want him back, my darling. And I think that that's what's scaring him the most, is the fact that he doesn't know if you'll want him back. I feel like he's a little bit detached, okay, a little bit scared. He needs to meditate a little bit more. And I think that that's what he's not doing, my darling, is he's not meditating when needed. He's not looking at himself when needed. But I think that he will break the no contact within the next 2.5 weeks, okay? What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is that there is going to be a reunion. I feel like your hands will cross with each other, and I think that he will give you presents as well to help you out. You guys were designed to be together, okay, my darling? You were designed to be together. You were meant to be together. What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where he is going to become more open and clear. Okay. How will he feel if you do not wish him happy birthday on his birthday this coming Monday? I feel like he will be a little bit sad, my darling, as he knows that you love him. He knows that you want him. And I feel like he would be a little bit disheartened if you didn't. Okay. He'd be a little bit disheartened, and I think that that's because he does truly love you and he does truly want you. And because he's overwhelmed at the moment, I think he'll just send him over the edge ever so slightly. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's no longer satisfied. Okay, he isn't satisfied with himself without you, okay? Okay. I feel like it will trigger him to start reaching out, yes, okay? And to start going for the reconnection between the both. It will trigger that, okay, my darling? What I will also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like it will stop him from holding himself back. He will no longer be allowing his ego to get in the way either, my darling. Okay, so ego will not be playing a part at all. What I will also say to this as well, my darling, is I feel like this will make him be a little bit more of an honourable person towards you as well, my darling, because he's giving you space, you've given him space, and I think it's time for the space to stop. So due to the fact that he'll be feeling very guilty, okay, he'll start coming through with the communication, okay, because he is done with feeling guilty, my darling. He is done with the heartbreak. He is done with the sorrow. And I feel like he has done a lot of reflection on this. He has done a lot of looking, okay? Does he now realise that he hurt you? I feel like he does realise that he has hurt you, my darling. And I feel like that is what's bringing him backwards. Okay, that is what's bringing him back to reality, because he's realised that he sabotaged himself. And he can't forgive himself. He needs you to forgive him. Okay, he needs you to bring him back. He needs you to be there like, look, I forgive you. I want you back, but on these conditions, okay? Thank you for the follow, my darling. And I think that that's what's going to be the hardest bit, okay? Yeah, you two have had your disagreements. Yeah, you two have had your space. You've had your parting. Okay, my darling, but I don't think that you'll be staying parted much longer, okay, my dear? What I will also say here as well, my darling, is there used to be a third party, but there is no longer a third party between the both of you at all, my darling, okay? So I feel like it is working out between the both of you. Hello. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is he realised that he was trying to escape something that had nothing to do with you, okay? And that he basically buried you for no reason, okay? Even though nothing was your fault, and it's almost like he put the blame on you for no reason, and it's almost because he didn't want to take the exile, he didn't want to take the blame himself, so he gave it to the person that he loved the most, and he hurt the person that he loved the most, which was you. Okay, and I feel like there is mass regret there is mass sorrow there as well, my darling, and I feel like this will be disappearing very soon. I feel like this will be edging him towards you very soon as well. Okay, what I will also say here is he needs to learn for self-love. Self-love is something that doesn't come easy to him. Self-love is something that he found really, really, really hard. And it's something that he always kept secret to him, was the fact that he would never show that he actually tried to do self-love. I feel like he tried to get into fitness, but again, that is something that just didn't work or didn't help. It was something that just held him backwards. So what I would say here is I feel like that he does want the new chapter. He does want the celebration. And I feel like there is definitely hope that he will get back with you. There is definitely going to be some cuddle waddle time coming between the both of you, some snuggles. Okay. One word comes to mind is snookums. Okay. He keeps repeating the word snookums in his dreams. Okay. When he's asleep, he keeps going snookums. And that's every time he sees you, my darling. Okay. He also sees 222 a lot as well, the angel number. Okay, my darling. But no, one word that comes to mind, one word that really does spring to mind is the word snookums. Okay, and I feel like he wants you that way. Okay, he wants you back. He wants the cuddles. He wants the love. He wants the truth. He wants the vibe. I think that that's been the hardest thing for him, is the fact that he doesn't get that anymore because he gave himself up. He hid himself. Okay. He made himself hide, and now he's gone, oh, fucked up. He really has. And he's realising where he's gone wrong. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is that third party is going to be removed. That third party isn't going to stay, my darling. Okay, they are going to be gone. At the same time, what I'll also say here is that he has been dreaming about you. Okay, in the daytime and in the evening. But mate, okay, as in he really does want you. He really does need you. Will he still reach out if you do not this time? I feel like he will, my darling. Okay, I feel like he will. Okay. As he knows that he needs you, he knows that he wants you, and he knows that he needs you in his life. And I think that that's that is hard. Okay, that is hard. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense? I can talk for England. Did the ex leave him alone? Yes. Yes, she's gone. Thank you for the 60 roses, my darling. Okay, she's gone. Okay. Ta-ta, Auf Wiedersehen. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very, very welcome. Give me 1 second. Un momento. You can chat for Britain. Yeah, I could chat for England. I could chat for America, to be quite frank. I really could. Ooh, thank you for the greetings. That was the weirdest ooh that I've ever done. I do love the member gifts that you get for being a fan. What's it called? What is that heart me thing called? What is it called? It's not super fans, it's fan something, but I forgot what it's called. The one where you're not paying like $9.99 a month. Is it just called fan? It's like the heart me stuff. What is it called? Oh, it's literally called fan club. But yeah, if you guys have sent a heart me, don't forget to send the heart me's if you haven't yet, my darlings. Also, don't forget to leave a follow, like, and share as well. It really does help out. Don't forget to keep liking if you're on TikTok. Keep spamming. The super fans is the one where you pay, my darling. It is. Just heart me and fan club. Oh, okay. Also, guys, don't forget, if you have sent me a heart me, don't forget to have a look at the fan club gifts as well. Okay, because those will get me more points when we do the daily rankings and the heart me ones. Okay, fan club rankings as well. Okay, they really do help. Thank you, my darling. I've got Queen next. Got Queen next. Sent on Insta. Thank you. Let me just write this person in. Oh, it's not in the 24th, it's 27th. Do I have a lot of reads at the moment? No, I've got Queen, and I've got one other person. I do. Hello, Yuba Yaga. Just that you know, my darling, we can only speak English when it comes to my live streams, only because I do not have the translation activated, because I can't activate translation, so I can't translate the chat. Okay, so I do need it in English, please. That is my one rule. Everything has to be in English, because I can't translate. They're asking, how are the ladies of the night, my darlings? I would answer, but I'm not a lady. So I can't. So, Queen, you have sent on Insta. Thank you. Let me have a quick drink. I don't know why I'm so hyper today. You just mess around, that's what I do. Don't know why I'm hyper. Perhaps I'm just having an ADHD moment. Just yes or no for free, my darling. Everything else is paid. Mondays are my freebie days. They're when everything is free. Lots of caffeine. I've only had 1 cup of caffeine today. Sadness. Reading head. Oh, you're boring, Queen. I'm joking. I love you. You've had 4. Don't go any more, my darling. Otherwise, you're overdosing on coffee. And apparently, that's bad for you, according to the medical people. Good afternoon, my darling. So €5 is the minimum. That is general. No, £1. £1 is the min. 140 shizers. 1 sec. So my highest is 33 plus. So that's 1 month. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is 143.33. That is my highest, and that is for a 12-month forecast. You can get a psychic reading for £100 using no tools. I do have other prices. If you want to know the other prices, I will do them. At some point, let me get you guys my other price list. So like all of my prices. How long have I been doing this for? Years. About 4 or 5 years now. Why in Odin's name is that at 50 at 50? Good Christ, no wonder I couldn't read it. So it's £1 for 1 card, £2 for 2 cards, £3 for 3 cards, and £4 for a Celtic Cross. £5 for a mini, £10 for a full. £15 for a pendulum, £22 for a major arcana reading. £33 for a 1 month forecast. Extra months up to 1 year can be included for £10 for each month. £44 for Witch's Rune reading, £55 for Tough Love / Empowerment reading, £66 for Future Life reading, £77 for Crystal Ball reading, £88 for Lithomancy reading, and £100 for Psychic reading using no tools. Okay. Them's my prices. So, Queen. For you, so. Okay, we can have a look at that, Boo. We can have a look at that. I was expecting more of a dirty question because you said reading head. Hello, Polar. So I was expecting it to be like dirty or something. Your Off-Sea Scream 6. Nice. I thought it's 7 that came out. I thought it's 7. I thought 6 was already out. Or am I just losing it? Or did you just put the wrong number down? Oh, you meant 7. I was going to say, I swear 6 had already come out. Of course you can ask a question, my darling. It won't be answered till I finished all the paid readings, but I've only got Queen, as far as I know, and then I need to check, because I've got one other person, but I forgot what the name is. Okay, but I'll be quick. So, Queen, let's have a look, Boo. Let's see what you get, my dear. Let's see what you get. So, energy is looking good, my darling, but I feel like he's going psycho at the moment because you guys can't do the funny fun. Okay, and I think that that's really annoying him at the moment. I feel like he really does want to have the fun. I feel like this is where he's struggling. Okay, he's trying to live in the moment. He's trying not to think about it, okay? But what I would say here is this is where he's struggling because he really does want it, my darling, okay? And I feel like he's waiting, okay? He is waiting. He's waiting patiently, my darling. As much as he doesn't want to. As much as he just wants to have it now. As much as he just wants to go right now. He knows that he has to wait. And I feel like it's hurting. Okay, he's there like, come on, let's just go funky funk. Okay. I feel like he will get there. Yeah, he will get there. He's not happy right now that he can't have a go. Okay. I feel like he is looking forward to that. I feel like there is definitely the love there. There's definitely the feeling there. Okay, my darling. You're going to get a love message from him today. Okay. You need some self-love, though. He is starting to show his true colours for you as well, my darling. Okay. So there is definitely the love there. There's definitely the hope there. What I will also say here as well, my darling, is you're starting to see the true him. You're starting to see the version that everyone actually doesn't get to see. Okay, so the fact that you get to see that is absolutely lush. That is absolutely amazing as well, my darling. Okay. What I will also say for you as well, my dear. Ooh, got a few cards flipping out. What I will also say here is we do have police stations. So I feel like he is sticking to the rules. Okay. You're going to get the question pop soon, my darling. Okay, he's getting ready to pop the question soon. But yeah, he's sticking by the rules. Got Jezebel as well. He is starting to have spiritual conflict though, because he really wants this to be over, but he knows that he has to stick by it. Okay. Okay, he knows that he has to stick by it, and I think that that's what's hurting him the most. That's what, like, is making him lose some sleep. Okay, because he really wants that fun. Okay, he really wants that fun, but you have to move on and be free. Okay, the both of you do, and I think that that's where the struggle is. Neither of you can move on from the fact that neither of you can have the fun yet until Ramadan's over. Okay. And I think that that's where he is struggling the most, my darling. That is where it is. They're like, oh my god, what can I do? Okay. He does love you. Okay. And he is ashamed that he has to follow. Okay. But what I would say here, thank you for the follow. What I would say here is that he is going to work this out. Okay. Okay. What I will also say here as well, my darling, is that I feel like he is going to be more open. Yes, he's having to turn her back on the sex side of things. Yes, he is fed up of it. Yes, he's feeling like shit bit of it. Okay. But what I will say here is that he is going to get better. Okay. He does love you. I feel like he wants a child with you as well. Yeah, he wants a child with you, but I don't feel like he's going to, like, say that yet. I don't think he wants to say that yet, because I feel like he's a little concerned if he says it, it might push you away. Thank you for the heart, my darling. Okay, and I don't feel like he wants to push you away at all, my darling. He does want to keep you, and he does want to keep the truth between the both of you as well. Okay, he has a lot of fire upon inside of him, okay, my darling, and he is illuminating the world. He is trying to cope with this, but it is struggling, and he just wants to say bye. Okay, he just wants to go. What I will say here, though, is I feel like he will be successful with you, and I feel like he will come forwards with you. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense, boo? Whew. I can breathe. Ciao, ciao, my darling, ciao. Well, I'm glad that made sense. Right, give me 1 second, my darlings. Oh, you can do a PayPal, my darling, if you'd like to. Oh. Christ, I need to lose weight. Why, yeah, out of breath. I've been speaking a lot, speaking very quickly. Okay, speaking very quickly. That's why. I'm also overweight, and I've also got asthma. And I didn't breathe for that whole reading, which was 3 minutes and 42 seconds. So, sort of was holding my breath. Not the smartest idea, but hey ho. Hey ho. We're getting there, we're getting there. Right, let's see who is next. Alexandra, do I have you, my darling? Yeah, I've got asthma. You didn't know I was asthmatic? Wow, I do a good job of hiding it then. My inhaler's next to me. What would you like your reading on, boo? I don't need it's just the fact that I held my breath for too long. You know, like when you're just like holding your breath because you can't be asked to breathe. Hello. Thank you for your payment, boo. So, Minnie on Love You and Dan. And when you're making a move. Okay, okay, we can do that. Hello, my darling. Hello. Thank you. You better be with you soon. Alicia, yes you are. No you're not. There's one person before you, Alicia. Thank you for the follow. Give me 1 second. Ba 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 ba. Hey up. So. Oh, do you have to go back to work, Queen? Do you have to? Right, let's see what you get, Alexander. Thank you for the follow. Let's see what you get. Thank you for the hand heart, my darling. So, what I would say here, my darling, is there's definitely working out between the both of you, okay? Dan does love you, my darling, okay? He's going to be begging for some forgiveness. Has his communication been awful? Because I feel like there's been no communication to the satisfaction of what one would want it to be. And it's almost like it's been broken communication, if there is any. Almost like just blunt, straight to the point, not really full sentences. And I feel like that's been annoying you. You are excited, Alicia. I just didn't want Queen to go. But, like, has the communication been you know, like when someone communicates more, but then the communication isn't clear. So, for example, you might go hi, and they're just like hi back, but the emotion of what they are feeling isn't clear in what is happening, is what I mean. Because that's what it feels like here. Like, you've been manifesting this, you've been wanting this, so you're finally getting what you've manifested, what you've wanted. It's taken a bit to get to where you needed it. Yeah, that's happening. Thought so. Okay. He's made a mistake. He's been a little bit dishonest. Okay. Not cheating or anything. Nothing like that, my darling. Okay, nothing like that. Okay. But what I would say here is it's almost like he's not understanding where he needs to go, but he doesn't want to admit that he's stuck mentally. Okay, so although he wants to be very clear in what he wants and what he needs, he is still very mentally stuck at the moment, as well. The conversations will start having more emotion. They will start getting better as well. We're looking at within the next week. There is a third party. Okay, this third party isn't in dating. This third party is in friendship. Okay, there's a friend being a little bit controlling. Okay, but I don't think it's going to stop you two at all. I see a family happening between the both of you as well, my darling. Okay, so we do see a family. What I would also say here as well, my dear, is I feel that there is going to be an irreplaceable love coming for you. I also feel like there's going to be luck. There's definitely going to be commitment coming as there is a new chapter starting as well, my darling. So what one would say here is that it is definitely going to work out. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is this is where he is going to become more clear and open in what he needs, and what he needs emotionally as well. The emotions are high at the moment due to the new retrograde that is coming in. Okay, my darling. But it is showing that it is actually going to be more better for the both of you. Especially with the perspective of you guys seeing it in both ways. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is you will actually get to see the intensity of the emotions flying by your side as well. Of how it's meant to work and the way it's meant to go. Okay, my darlings. Does that make sense? Also, we've made 666 diamonds this stream. Sweet. You're very welcome, my darling. Right, can we get to 1,000 diamonds this stream, my darlings? Let's try and get to 1,000 diamonds. Oh, I've got a better one. Let's try and get to 20,000. We're going to make the diamond count one of the hardest goals I've ever done. Let's try and get to 20,000 diamonds. In total. In total. I don't want a singular person sending all that unless they want to. But let's see if we can. Excuse me. Ooh, that's a shiver and a half coming through. He's got diamond on COD, now he wants diamond on here. What a sweat. Thanks, my darling. Thanks. So I've got Sharon and then I've got Alicia. They're the next two. Thank you for the hand heart, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Alicia. Thank you for the Go Populars. Hello, Sharon. What would you like your reading on, my darling? You're not invisible, Alicia. It's just Reza being a so-and-so. Can I do a love reading for you again? I can if you'd like me to, my darling. Kels, you are on my list, my darling. Yes. Yeah, you are. Okie dokie. Who would you like me to tap into, boo? Just general love? Okay, we can do that. Want to see if we can get it. Okay, let's have a look. Woo! Me cards are going flying. Me cards are going flying. Right, let's see what you get, boo. You hope it's not the usual, you're so bored. Thanks. Let me change my cards then, otherwise you might get the usual. Let's see what you get. I know, boo, so let's see what you get. Let's see. Right, you have new love. Not just them anymore. Okay, you do have another person coming in. Okay, my darling. What I would say here is I feel like you're just going to meet this person at random. I feel like it could be one of your friends' friends. Okay. I feel like this is going to be a new person. This is going to be perfect. You've never seen this person before, I don't think. Okay. What I will also say here as well is this person is going to be so photogenic. They're going to be like the person of your dreams. Okay. Would he be cute? Yeah. Okay, I do see a cutie coming towards you, my darling. Okay, so we do have a little cutie coming. What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this person is going to be someone that you've needed. Okay, they're going to be a refreshment. Okay. This person isn't going to be enough for you, though. Okay, you're going to be wanting more. Okay. So you are going to be addicted. I feel like you're going to try and remove yourself from this situation slightly, okay, but you're too scared to be addicted to this person. Okay, but you don't even know if you should be. I feel like this is going to send you into a state of reflection, okay? State of reflection. Okay, my darling. Which I think will be positive. Okay. Is he a placeholder? What do you mean by placeholder? What do you mean by placeholder? Just like temporary, okay. It doesn't look like he will be temporary. I think this person could be long term, my darling, but I feel like they will be worth it. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where he's actually going to come forwards to you. Okay, I feel like he's going to be the one that's going to start the talking with you first. Okay, he's actually going to tell you that he likes you. I don't think it's going to be the other way around, okay, my darling? What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he will want to meet, okay? I feel like he's going to want to meet multiple times with you as well, my darling. Okay, so not just a singular. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this could be the person that you talk to the most. Okay, I see wedding rings here, so there could be a lot of love talk here as well. What I will also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like this is where the passion is going to go high. Okay, you might feel like you're stabbing yourself in the back by not going with the other people, okay? But I feel like you will be helping yourself out. Thank you for the follow, my darling, okay? So you will be going into the proper love. You will be going into the proper joy. You will have the proper heartfelt feelings as well. What I will also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like there is going to be honour between the both of you as well. Okay, pure honour. I feel like they're going to hide their cards, but I feel like you two will talk over calls. Okay, like you two are going to have a big communication with each other, and there is a lot of passion coming between the both of you as well. What I will say here is you need to hold yourself back ever so slightly though, okay? Because although it's going to be working between the both of you, you have to sort of watch where you're going, okay? So almost don't fall head over heels straight away, okay? Almost be careful in where you're looking, what you're looking for, how you're looking for it, what you're going to be doing in it, okay, my darling? You do have to be looking at it from that angle as well. I feel this person, you will go on a few dates with them, okay? You will have a few dates, you will have a few joys. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is this is going to be a new opening, okay? It is going to be worth it. This person, no one else wants, okay? No one else wants, no one else needs at all, okay? So this is going to be your person. This is going to be your person, okay? He's also going to help you with your dreams, so he's also going to guide you in places that you need to go. That'll be worth it, and that will help you out. Excuse me. Excuse me. What I will say here is be careful of the snakes. So there are going to be people that are going to try to end you too. And it's not because they want to be with him. They just don't like seeing you happy. Okay. What does it mean by no one wants? So no one's going to be jealous of you and be there like, oh my god, I want him. Okay, no one's going to be trying to take him from you. No one's going to be trying to have him just because you got him. Okay, my darling, that's what I mean. Okay, so they are going to genuinely just be yours. Okay, just be someone you want, just be someone that you need. Okay, it's not going to be the other way around. Okay, which is also a positive here as well, to be quite frank. Okay, that is a positive because it means that you're not going to have to be fighting for them all the time. You need to look at what you want in the relationship. I think that's going to be the hardest part, is finding out what you want and what you need, and going for it. Not sitting back, not being like, oh, do I really want this? Do I really want to go for it? Just try it. Okay, just try it, my darling. Okay, babe. Let me just reshuffle. What I will also say here is I feel like this is going to transform your view of people. Okay, in more of a positive way. So it's going to make you look at other people differently and think, are they really what I want? Are they really what I need? Whether it's friendship, family, or dating. Okay, so it is actually going to help you out to grow up as well. Okay. I don't think you're going to turn this person down. You might try and run initially, but I don't think that you'll be successful, because you'll just be drawn in. It's inevitable. Okay. No matter how much you try and cut them away, no matter how much you try and change them, I feel like it is inevitable for you two to be together. Okay. What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like they are masking their feelings, and I feel like they will mask them. I don't think that they'll be successful though, so I feel like you two will still get to where you need to. Okay, but they're not going to be as honest straight away about their feelings for you. Okay, my darling. I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. I would just say that's them protecting themselves and protecting you from any mistakes. You will be chasing them and they will be chasing you, okay? I feel like you guys will pursue each other, and I feel like it will be worth that. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is you need to heal. This is your other soulmate, okay, my darling? This is your other soulmate. This is the one that you're, one of the other ones that you're meant to be with, okay, boo? Does that make sense? Yes, brilliant. You're welcome, my darling. Right, give me 1 sec, guys. I'm just going to get a pack of crisps. I'll be 1 second. I'm back. Alicia, you're next, my darling. Are you here? Also, if you guys go to Lidl, I think it was, they've got an Italian thing on right now. They've got breadsticks that taste like olives. They do. It is amazing. On Insta, thank you. Right, while I quickly eat this snack, let's chat. How is everyone's day doing? Or going even? You had a baguette for dinner? Nice. What baguette did you have? Oh, nice, Alicia. You've been speaking to Ollie? How come? He doesn't reply to me quickly. Has he been replying to you quickly? Huh? So, but she told him off, that's why. That's hilarious. You can't eat these, my darling. Down. 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 Good go. Is Foul H his bro? Yes. Yes, my darling. You've got enough time to listen to your reading and get Millie long. Okay, that's good, boo. That's good. I've almost finished these. Thank you for the follow. So you're sitting in the cemetery then? Hello, Helga. Tamar, thank you for your payment, my darling. I do know you too well. I've learnt you off by heart. Right, Alicia, what do you want your reading on, boo? The squirrel's at your pocket and you had a peanut. Aw, cute. The squirrels heard you pack it and thought I had peanuts. Haha! Lol. Ah, you're on Instagram. Here we go. I see a little bit of hypocrisy here. I see a little bit of a hypocrite here, my darling. Just a tiny bit. Ever so tiny. A little bit tiny. This is what she said. Don't hate me. So basically, I just want to know how Sammy has been feeling since he has left London and how he felt after things went down between us. This sounds a little bit like an Ollie. This does. And there's you saying Ollie hasn't moved on from A. I think someone's not moved on from Sammy. Mm-hmm. Is someone still stuck on Sammy? Does someone still have a wee bit of feelings for Sammy? You're just curious. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Curious. Curious. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm... I don't know, what am I? And I'm dating Josh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're definitely, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Right, let's have a look, boo. Let's have a look. You better explain. I'm comparing you to Ollie right now. Alright, let's have a look at what you get. So I don't feel like there will be communication between the both of you at all, my darling. Okay, at least not right now. What I would also say here, my darling, is I feel like he did still have feelings. I feel like he does think about you every now and then. I wouldn't say he wants you back, though. I wouldn't say he needs you back, but there are definitely still feelings there. What I would also say here as well is he's trying to unlock new beginnings. He's trying to find himself in new ways. Almost like trying to find new directions as well, my darling. I feel like his health is doing good as well, okay? What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he did enjoy his move. Okay, I feel like he didn't need you anymore. I feel it's not the fact that he didn't want you, he just didn't need you. Okay. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to become a little bit more open, but we're looking like quite late in the year, okay? So there's not going to be any communication for now, my darling, okay, boo? Thank you for the follow. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is becoming closer, okay? And I feel like he is slowly becoming more connected, okay? I feel like he's going through a little bit of a negative mentally, okay, because I don't think he's got work right now. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's trying to figure himself out. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is feeling very lucky. Okay, just negative. Okay. So I feel like you will pick up. Thank you for the follow. What I will also say here is I feel like there is going to be a new deal struck between the both of you as well. Eventually. I don't really see anything necessarily between the both of you at all. Okay, I don't see him coming back to you for love. What I would say here is I feel like he has always thought about you, but it's never wanted to bring him close. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Ollie? I mean, Alicia. Thank you for the follow. Well, I'm glad that made sense. You're gonna explain it. On Snap. Oh. I'm literally just going to say to Ollie, Alicia has just done a U. That is all I'm going to tell him. I'm just going to confuse the fuck out of him. Hey, Ollie, Alicia just did a U. There you go. He doesn't need any more explanation. I'm just going to keep him as confused as can be. Okay. For the fun of it. Because it is fun. I do like to confuse Ollie. Thank you for the shares, my sweet peeps. Thank you. Right, give me 1 second before I go on to the next person. 1 sec. Sorry, I just had to message someone privately. Oh, I can't be asked to get into those. Too much effort. We got in. There we go. Hello, my darling. Just so I can't access them again. That's right, boo. Do I have next? I've got Kelly. One sec. But I'm back, so I just had to message someone privately. So I just muted. Don't worry. I'm still here. I'm alive. Still sound. But I just had something more important to do. So, Kels, what is your reading you would like, my darling? Oh, Brad, you're meeting him on Jason Voorhees Day. I love how you come into a stream while I'm eating an Italian thing as well. Want some love cards for you and Logan? We can do that. Logan, that's right, boo. We can do that. Thank you for the Rosa. Thank you, Tia. So, let's have a look. Let's see what you get. Something's coming between you and Logan, my darling. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Something's coming between you, and I feel like it's something good. Okay, thank you for the heart me. Okay. He's about to show you a side of him you've never seen before, and I feel like it's about to be a fancy smancy side. Okay, good in bed side. Okay, this is something that you weren't expecting. This is something that you weren't expecting to come forwards. Okay. And I feel like this is something that is going to be highly worth it. I feel like this is going to be good. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where the honesty is going to start coming in from him. At the same time, I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where he's going to start coming through. So one of his friends has been saying that he needs to start contacting the one he loves more. And I feel like his ego has been stopping him. That ego's disappearing. This is why he's coming forwards now, my darling, okay? Because that ego is going away. He's no longer listening to it, okay? What I would also say here is I feel like he's realised how much he's messed up, but I feel like he's still got hope for you two to work, and I feel like he's still going to come forwards for the both of you. What I will also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like some of his friends have been talking about you. Because they know what he's about to do next. They know that he's about to have a conversation with you, but a very meaningful one. One that is actually worth it and one that is actually needed, okay? What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is going to open you two up for a better situation. You need some self-love. He'll be chasing you very soon, my darling, but you need some self-love, my darling, okay? I feel like you guys were destined to be together. I really do. Okay, and I feel like this is why it's going to work out between the both of you. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to become more honest and more clear. What I would say here, though, is I feel like you need to forgive him. Thank you, Brad. I feel like you need to forgive him, my darling, and protect yourself, okay, because he's not actually done anything too negative. Okay, he really does want to fix the connection. He really does want to be better. Okay, and I feel like he does want that reunion of your soul. Okay. I feel like time is a blessing between the both of you. I feel like it's a very positive blessing for the both of you as well. What I would also say here as well is he's been a little bit confused lately. Okay, he's got into some negative habits lately, but nothing too bad. And I feel like he feels quite guilty for it. What I will also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he wants to reciprocate your love. Okay, because he knows that he's been a little bit absent, but he knows that like the business between the both of you is unfinished. He knows that you guys need to finish with each other, okay, and keep going forwards. He knows that he needs to finish this mistaken part of himself, okay. He knows that he needs to stop running, And he knows that he needs to come forward. He knows that he's been neglecting you. He knows that he's not been there the way that he needs to be. And he knows that he needs to start being more honest with you and with himself. This is where the pain is. Okay? This is where the pain is. This is where it's going to be hard. Because he has to distance himself from the side that will remove him. Okay? And bring him to himself where he wants to come forwards. I think the hard part is the fact that he needs to become more honest. I think that's the part that he's going to be struggling with the most, is becoming the more honest, is becoming the more clear. And I feel like as much as it pains him, he can do it. He really can. It's can he do it quick enough before he loses you? And to be quite frank, I think that's going to be the hardest thing, is doing anything before he loses you. Okay. But he knows that you guys are required to work. He knows that you guys will work. He's trying to figure out how is it going to work. And I think that that's where he's struggling. Do you have any idea on how you want it to work between the both of you? Like, do you have like an ounce of like, I want it to work this way, I need it to work that way? Or are you just winging it at this point? Because I feel like one of you is just winging it. I don't think it's him. To be quite frank, I think half the time you'll lay on that bed thinking, what am I doing with my life? And you'll just lay there. You're just wondering, what am I doing with my life? And I think that that's the bit that you're struggling with, is the fact that you don't know where you want to be. You don't know where you want to go. And I think that that's where the pain is. Okay. Because you know that something needs to work, you know that something needs to happen. You don't know how to make it happen your side. Once you figure it out your side, you'll be fine. It's trying to figure it out your side, which is going to be the hardest. What I will also say here as well, my darling, is I feel that you are very overwhelmed at the moment. I feel that you're going through a lot of struggles at the moment. I feel like your mental health isn't as good as it could be. This is why you're hitting the floor. Okay? You're not running, you're just hitting the floor face first, flat. Bam. Okay? We need to get out of that sequence. And fast. Okay? We need to get into a sequence where you start running, but you don't stop. Okay, and you don't keep hitting the floor every time. That is the aspect that we need to get to at this point. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Thank you for the follow. Yes, I do think that he will reach out. Yes. You're very welcome, my darling. That was a bigger bite than I thought it was going to be. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I didn't realise it was going to be that big. You're welcome, Kels. Am I doing paid tomorrow? I don't know yet. Remember, I'm getting my verruca moved on my foot, so I don't know if I'm going to be up to doing paid. So we will see. We may not. I don't know. Don't actually know. Yeah, I've just had the Ruka for like 10 years now. 10 or 11 years, as you do. And I got tired of it, so I'm getting my foot person to remove it. It's going to cost a lot of fucking money to have a needle poked into my foot 500 times. In Christ. Hey ho. Yeah. When you've had it for 10 years, you sort of get used to it. It's only gone over to my other toe as well. So I've now got, I think I've got 3. I've either got 2 or 3, I don't know. But I think it's one of the reasons I don't go swimming. I think once I get one removed, I might start scuba diving. Might look into that. It looks fun. I think I'm just scared of getting my back blown up. Just saying. Thank you for the follow. Right, do I have... You guys get me shouting down the mic now. Do I have... Tam? You've got a Celtic? Hello, boo. I must have took a very fucking ugly picture of myself when I did the verification for my PayPal, because my mouth has my hand covering it right now, looking like bloody Predator from Alien, or from the film Predator even. And it just accepted my face and let me into the app. So, please may I have on the energy between me and my person. We are in a long distance relationship just now. So this is a new relationship, is that correct? Is that correct? Two years of break in between, thanks. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Have I broken that nail as well? No. Sorry, got distracted by my nail. Right, let's have a look at what you get. Okay, I feel like the energy is very positive between the both of you, especially with the Sun card, my darling. So we do see positivity there. We do see a wee bit of a struggle. Okay, so although there is positivity... Hello, Rosie. Okay, although there is positivity between the both of you, we do still have a little bit of a struggle between the both of you. Okay. Okay. You should be very soon, Brad, okay? Very soon, Boo, okay? What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be better communication. He's going to visit you. He's coming to visit you, but with the tower, he's waiting for the perfect moment because he's going through a bit of a struggle. Do you know about his mental health? I see mental health problems. as he has depression. Okay, that explains. Now to explain the tower and the mental health then. Okay. Because I feel like he's trying to get over this, and I feel like he is trying to come towards you. I feel like he's trying to make it work. But it's almost like he's trying to push a boulder. Why are you getting all of the bloody major arcana cards? Because you just got the Fool. So he is definitely going to be reaching out to you. He is definitely going to be coming forwards to you. Okay, and I feel like he's definitely going to make it work with you. I feel like he's just got to find the right connection and the right way to go. Okay, finally, Knave of Swords. Okay, thank you for the gifts, my darling. What this would suggest here is that he is going to make it work. He's trying to understand himself and where he's going. I feel like he's trying to work as fast as he can to come towards you. With the Seven of Chalices, though, he is overthinking the situation. Okay, I think he's overstressing because he really wants this to work with you. He really wants it to be with you. But what I would say here is he doesn't know if you're happy with him. He doesn't know if you still want him, if you still need him. With the King of Swords, I feel like he brings the depression on himself where he overthinks the situation. Okay, he overlooks the situation and thinks, oh my god, what are we doing? Where are we going? Justice. Yeah, so with the Justice as well, my darling, what I would say here as well, especially in the Knave of Wands, is that he's trying to get the balance. Okay, he's trying to reciprocate your love as well. He's trying to give you the same love that you're giving him. Okay. I think this is where the overthinking's coming in. Is the fact that he's trying to give you the same love, trying to give you the same vibe, but he's scared that he's not doing what you need or how much of what you need. With the Seven of Swords, it's almost like he's trying to take his energy back, and he's going to give it you by the Queen of Swords. Okay. I would say that he will meet you. Okay. I would say that he will meet you and he will come towards you. He will make this work with you. What I would say here, though, my darling, especially the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Pentacles in the middle of the deck, what this would suggest is the energy is ever so not negative, it's ever so stagnant at the moment. But what I will say here is the energy isn't going to stay stagnant for much longer. We do see it picking up going through the later months. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense? Brilliant. You're very welcome, my darling. Right, give me 1 second. Someone wanted me in the house. I'll be back in a sec. Right, let's see who I've got next. Don't spam your questions. Jesus. I need a sign saying don't spam your questions. I really do. Do I have Paige? Hello, Emily. Do I have Paige? Ugh. Can't be asked to read that. I would pin it, but I'm on the computer. So I can't pin when I'm on the computer. Otherwise I would. Do we have Paige? Paige? Tia? Even? Whichever you want to answer by today. No? Hello, Wendy. I'm not saying the next part of your username, sorry, but hello. Amy, I've seen your question, but I'm not answering it right now. I'm just doing paid at the moment, my darling. The yes or no's will come after, boo. So stop spamming your question once again. Don't make me repeat myself. Okay, do I have Brad? I'll come back to Paige. Do I have Brad? Hello, Brad. What would you like your reading on, boo? Paige! Not Paige. Amy, stop spamming. What would you like your reading on, boo? David and you, is there anything specific, or is it like a bit of a general between the both of you? First date, March the 13th, and how it will go, and how things will progress between us. Okay. Okay, we can have a look at that. Let's see what you get, boo. Oh, Subi, thank you for the rose, boo. Let's see what you get. So, what I would say for you, my darlings, I feel like the first date is going to go amazing. I do see a lot of love here. I feel like he's going to start off with the most talking first. You'll follow suit. Okay, so you sort of get into the conversation. He's going to be the one that's sort of starting it. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is definitely some honesty coming between you two. Okay, he's going to be honest about something. What is he going to be honest about? I feel like he's going to get his icks straight out of the way, so he's going to let you know what his icks are. Okay, he's going to get that out straight of the way. Okay, thank you for the gifts, my darling. What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be very positive around you. I wouldn't really say that he's going to be controlling, but I feel like he's going to make sure he does the right judgments, okay, my darling? I feel like he will look up to you as well. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is hoping that this relationship is going to work, because I feel like he wants it to work, okay? What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's been dreaming about this moment for ages, okay? I feel like his icks is more with dates, like when it's about eating and drinking. I think he's more like less noise. Okay, he doesn't really like phones at the table. He's quite a family sort of person, so if there's no conversation going on, he'll probably just move on. Okay, he's the sort of person that likes it to be family time, whether that's just the two of you or whether that's family as well. He's the sort of person that needs you guys to always have good communication, okay, unless given a good reason. Okay, he doesn't like to be ghosted, okay, that sort of thing. Okay, boom. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is he will judge you on what you drink. Okay, he will judge you on what you drink, not in a hatey or petty way. It's more of like a fun way, okay? So he will make some jokes out of it, okay, boo? That's cute. What I would also say here as well, my darling, it doesn't matter, it's any drink. He will judge you on any drink, my darling. Whether it's a mocktail, whether it's a cocktail, whether it's a pina colada, or, I don't know, orange juice and lime or something. Okay. He's still going to find some way of making a joke out of it, okay, my darling? It's funny how I can name the alcoholic drinks very easily, but coming to the soft drinks, I was there like, what soft drink can I think of? Anyway, back to the reading. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel that his jokes can be a little bit morbid and that they can be a little bit dark, but I feel like that's what makes them very great. Okay, I feel like that's what's one of the cool things about him is his jokes. I feel like he can be a bit of a joker. What I would also say here is he's a very good and caring sort of person. So thank you for the follow. So you are going to see the caring side of him as well. You will see the balance. Okay. Did you say he's Italian? did you say he's Italian? And the only reason why I ask is because he is, that would explain what's coming next. Okay, we do see some Italian language coming out of him, so he might be complimenting you in Italian. You might hear him talking to an Italian every now and then. Okay, where he just switches between the two and doesn't realise. Okay, that's not a bad thing. That shows that he can trust you. Okay. That shows that he can trust you enough that he can be himself and switch between the two. Okay, it'll be very sexy, I can tell you that now. Okay. Let's put it this way, there will be a stiffy. Have a good one, Tam, my darling. Have a good one, boo. Okay, he's going to be very complimentative of you, my darling. Very, 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 very complimentative. Okay. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be ever, ever so honest. Okay. I also feel like he is always going to be very sweet towards you as well, my darling. Hola, my darling. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel he's definitely going to compliment you on your looks as well. Okay, we do see looks being complimented on. One thing that I will say is make sure you compliment his looks. Make sure you compliment him. Okay, he loves a compliment, not because of ego, but because he just likes that compliment. It shows that there is some sort of caringness there. Tia, you'll be next, my darling. Okay. What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is be careful on what jewellery you wear. Okay. Be careful of the jewellery. If it's too much, he'll call you out on it. If it's too little, he'll call you out on it as well. Make sure it goes with what you're wearing. Okay. He's a stickler for everything going properly. Okay. He is very fashionable, very into his fashion as well. So make sure you stick to that. Okay. A what thing? Right, let me pause your reading a second. I've got to search that up. I have never heard of that. Is it spelled C-L-A-D-D-A-G-H? And it's like... Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's changed it for me. And it's like a little love heart with the hands on it and a little crown. Is that correct? Silver, gold sort of thingy. Quite dainty, quite feminine, but very cute sort of thing. Is that correct? Just making sure I'm looking at the right one. Well, it's very beautiful. I think he'll be fine with that because looking at the pictures, it's very classy. It's not in your face. It's not like my rings where it's in your face. Like if you missed my rings, you must be blind. Okay, it's not like these. So I feel like he will be very into it, judging by it. What I would say to you though, my darling, is I do feel like he is going to ask you about it and what it symbolises to you, what it means to you. I think that he'll be very interested. Do you have your birthstone in it? Because I'm hearing something about a birthstone, and as I'm looking at this, I see some of them with the birthstone as well. Do you have a birthstone one, or is yours just plain? You wish. So he could be asking you about a birthstone then. He could be asking you about your birthstone, what it is. Okay, my darling. Pearl is your birthstone. Oh, nice. I won't tell you what mine is because I can't remember. But no, I do think that he will be talking to you about birthstones because I think when he's in that relationship, he sort of, if he's going to marry somebody or think about marrying them, he sort of wants to be able to incorporate the birthstone into the marriage or into the relationship, especially when it comes to gifts as well. Okay, so I do see that he is going to be trying to incorporate a birthstone into a gift for you at some point. So I do think that that is going to be one of the topics, okay, my darling? How will things progress with you? Let me just change that, because let's see. How will things progress with you? In a very positive way, my darling. What I would also say here for you as well is he's quite a shiny sort of person. You're probably thinking, what the hell does he mean by shiny? Okay, he's very metallical, very... you always get like an aura Okay, an aura from him. Something that is very beautiful, and it's almost like you get a vibe, you get a feel, and it just looks a very metallic image behind him. Okay, wherever you look, and I think that that's going to be one of the sweetest things that you see, my darling, is that he just shimmers perfectly. Okay. I think what you're going to get out of this, okay, I think the more you progress, I think the deeper the conversations will get between you. I think it is going to be a slow progression, but I think that that is what is needed, my darling, okay? I don't see that it needs to be anything, he doesn't need speed at all. Okay, speed is not saying that he needs, speed is not saying that he wants, he will go at the right pace. He will pace the relationship, not you. Okay, he will be the one that chooses the relationship and how it goes, where it goes. Okay, that is going to be what it is. I'd recommend going with the flow with that. Okay, I think that's because he's dated so many people. He knows the perfect speed. Okay. I think that that is what is needed to be realised, is the fact that he does know what he's doing. He knows the perfect speed to be going, so just go with it. Okay, just go with it. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where he's going to be more clear. Okay, so as you go forward, you are going to be noticing how he treats you. Sometimes it might be slightly different, sometimes it might be slightly cooler. Okay, you might also notice that he buys you quite lavish gifts as well, okay, my darling. What I will also say for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like this is going to be the perfect Italian for you. Okay, do you know his star sign? I can tell you by his star sign how he treat you. And what's your star sign? Depends on the star sign. What's the star sign and what's your star sign? Gemini and a moon in Pisces. Okay. And you're Libra, cusp of Virgo, so you're the later side of Libra. You're way after me. Give me 1 sec. Let me just check my charts. I have a chart for this, so give me 1 second. Libra. With... what was it? Gemini. Let's see your compatibility rate. Thank you for the subscription. Okay. So you're Gemini, he's Libra even. So, what we have by that is... so it's air on air energy, light, clever, flirty, mentally electric. Okay. You're both ruled by air, which is good. So the conversation is going to be your love language between each other. Okay. I would say you will have late night talks, as it literally says here. You could talk literally till 3 a.m. Okay, especially about conspiracy theories. I do think that is something that he does like, is conspiracy. Okay. He's not a conspiracy. He doesn't really believe in them, but he does like to talk about them. They do open up some fun. Okay. You do have to remember that his mind will change quite fast half the time, so you will have to be willing to deal with that as well, judging by where you are on the chart. I think the problem here is you two will have to try and get over the emotions. Okay. Your deep emotions are going to be your main screw point. Okay. Yeah. This is going to be your main screw point, will be your mentality and how deep your emotions go. So when it comes to showing your emotions... One sec. So yeah, when it comes to showing your emotions, my darling, you guys will need to learn how to talk. Okay, learn how to show. Learn how to make everything work. That is going to be your main problem. Okay, is the mental side of things. What we will also look at here as well is, I feel like you two are very balanced. Gold. Gold is one of his favourite. Okay, he prefers gold over silver. Silver if necessary. Okay. which would suggest that he is either something to do, if we're going the Chinese side of things, that would suggest that he is in the woodland side of things, so like the wood. Okay. At the fact that he likes gold. Or it could also be the fact that he could be water. This water, rust, metal. So he could be anything like that. Anything that goes against silver, basically. Okay. He'll wear silver if he has to, but gold is his main. Okay. It all depends on his style, what he's dressing in. Okay, thank you for the heart me. So it all depends how he's dressing, what he's dressing, where he's sort of going will depend sort of what jewellery he'll wear. Okay. You'll notice he might wear a little bit more silver around the cold months, and as you get into like Italy and the hot months, you'll start seeing him wearing more gold. Pardon me. I feel as time goes on, it will get deeper. I feel like you guys will get closer. I think he could be the one, as long as you get the emotions correct. What I will also say here as well, my darling, is I also feel like you need to hold yourself back, though. Okay, but although you two could work out, I feel your main problems is going to be the communication of feelings. So depending on your communication will depend if you two stay together. Okay, you have to express. Okay. Have to express. Okay. Does that make sense, Boo? Do you have any other questions? Brilliant, I'm glad that made sense. That's right, Boo, if you got to go, you got to go. I'm glad that made sense. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. I don't know why I've got kumbaya stuck in my head. I haven't even listened to it today. I was listening to Running to the Hills. I was. Today. So why I've got kumbaya stuck in my head. Thank you for the roses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, do I have Tia? Please? Do a TR. Thank you for the share. I'm losing my voice now. Can't now. Can't Okay. You and Pisces had a very brief talk this morning. Brill. After he didn't come over last night, that's alright. He claims he has had a lot on his plate and wants to have an in-depth convo later today. Okay. So, good afternoon, my darling. So, is it like... So, you're looking at the feelings. Okay. How will the convo go? Yep, okay. You're debating on walking away. Okay. I'd wait to walk away till after the convo. That's the first thing I'm going to say. Okay, don't walk away straight away. Okay, have the convo first. Okay. Lila, shut your damn trap. Right, let's have a look then. Let's see what you get. Thank you for the heart, me. Let's see what you get. Let's have a look. Right, what I would say here is I feel like he does feel guilty, my darling. Although he has had a lot on his plate, he definitely does feel guilty. And I feel like he wants to mend the time that he has wasted on you, okay? What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like... It's almost like he doesn't know if he's right for you because he knows that he's not doing you any good. He knows that he's messing you about. So I feel like he's going to give you a choice on if you want to keep it going or if you want to go. And he'll understand either way. Okay, if you choose to go, he'll understand. He knows that you're not replaceable. He knows that if he fucks this up, it's fucked up perm. Okay. What I would say here is I feel like he wants to make this work with you. He knows that he's making mistakes. He knows that he's not worthy. Okay, and that he knows that he needs to start bucking up. Okay, and actually making things work, actually coming forwards, actually being there. Okay, and I think that this is the main problem here, is the fact that he's not doing any of that. Okay. And what I would say here is I feel like he does want to do it. I feel like he does want to make it work. One sec. And what I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he will want your forgiveness. Okay, he will want your forgiveness, boo. I feel like you guys do have good chemistry. What I would also say here as well is I feel like he will want to have a reunion with you. He will want to remake it work with you. Again, I feel like it is going to take time. I don't think it is going to be something that is simple. I feel like it is going to take multiple conversations, as if you two do try and make it work, it is going to take multiple conversations. Okay. What I will also say here for you as well, my darlings, I feel like he has been thinking of you for ages, and I feel like he does want the new chapter. He realises that he has been neglecting you for ages as well, and he does feel bad about that. Okay, he really does. What I will also say here is that he is going to try and make it work with you once again, my darling. He knows that he's been a little bit detached, and I feel like he feels bad about that, and he knows that you've been chasing and that he's been sabotaging. He knows that he needs to stop that, and I feel like he will try. Okay, I feel like he's got to find his value, and I feel like he's got to find his self-love. He knows that he's damaged you. He regrets that. Okay, my darling, he really does regret damaging you. What I would also say here is that he does want commitment, and I feel like there is going to be commitment. Okay, I feel like he's definitely going to try and come over this evening. Whether he's successful, I don't know at the moment. Okay, his energy is a bit up in the air to be able to be precise on that. What I would say here is I feel like he is going to try and have a conversation with you. So if he doesn't make it this evening, he will just do it over a phone call. Okay, my darling. I think that he is definitely telling the truth that he has had a lot on, but I think he realises that he shouldn't have just pushed you to the side. Okay, and that he should have actually just come forward and been honest from the start that he had a lot going on, and that he wasn't going to be the best boyfriend or best person. And I feel like he will. I feel like he will apologise for that, and I feel like he will say sorry for that. So he is going to come forward and go, look, I fucked up, I messed up, I did this wrong, I did that wrong. How can I make it up? He is going to try and fix it as best as he can. Whether or not he'll be successful, because that is down to you on if he is successful or not, that is another thing. But what I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is that he is going to come forward as quick as he can. He's going to come forward as close as he can. And he's going to try and fight for you. He's going to try and keep you. You've got to trust him. Okay, you've got to try and give him that trust. If you walk away for good. You don't get him back. Okay, and this is what you've got to realise, is that walking away will symbolise the end for good. Okay. I feel like the trajectory is actually quite good. Okay, I feel like the trajectory is quite positive. I do feel like it is going in the right direction. But you've got two trajectories. You've got two. You've got the one from where you walk away, and you've got the one from where you stay. Okay, if you stay, it'll be positive. It's going to take a while, but it will be positive. If you choose to go, you'll be on a long healing journey before you get into another relationship. So we do have that. Okay, my darling. So what I would say here is you are very positive with your trajectories. Either one of them is going to be painful. Both of them are going to hurt, but they're both going to be satisfactory at the end. Okay. So depending which way you choose will depend on what you get. Okay, my darling, does that make sense? Hello. Does that make sense, Boo? I feel like there is a chance to get more children, yes, my darling. If you stay, there is more chance, yes. But yeah, does that make sense, Boo? Thank you for the heart, me, my darling. Hello, how are you? You're welcome, my darling. I've just got the PayPal. I'll check that in 1 second, Boo. Let me just write down to you. There we go. Honey, I don't know what you're trying to send, but you're just coming up as a blank part on my screen. Did they just get muted? 1 sec. Do you see what they're putting, Subi? Because it's just coming up as like blank my side and blank on the other screen. It was. No, just spamming. Oh, okay. I didn't know if it said anything. This is just blank. That's sort of what I was there like, I wonder what he's saying. I wonder what he's saying. Give me 1 second. I will go on to the next one. I just want to quickly read this. Hello, Fairy. I've seen that she paid. I'll be home 1 minute, my darling. I just need to quickly read this. I think my internet just went to my phone. Hello, Oak. How are you, my darling? So, Michelle, what would you like your reading on, Boo? Because my internet's gone on my phone. As I was just reading something about the Illuminati. And then my internet just went on my phone. I'm good, thank you, Boo. It's like ironic. Hey, I love the Illuminati. Shh. I'm fascinated by it. Anthony's current thoughts and feelings towards you today, please. Okay. We can do that. Hey, Alicia. We can do that. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see what you get. So, I feel like Anthony is going to... Anthony is going to be asking you for forgiveness, my darling, okay? He's going to be giving you the biggest apology you have ever seen. Okay, my darling. Especially if we're going with the other person. He realises how broken he made you. He realises how shit he treated you. Okay, and he realises that he went off with that third party and didn't actually think about your feelings or how you would feel afterwards. What I would say here, my darling, is I feel like he wants to apologise for that, and I feel like he does want to come forwards. And definitely make it better between the both of you. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he wants to give you everything that you deserve as well. I feel like he knows it's going to be a long road, but I feel like he knows that it's going to be worth it, my darling, and he knows that it is going to work. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he wants to up and leave sometimes, and restart. Because I feel like he feels so bad, he feels so twisted, and he feels like he's just wrecking lives. Okay, and he doesn't want to be that sort of person. He really wants you to actually succeed and have fun. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he really does want to start that new chapter with you. And I feel like he really does want to become more honest with you as well. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like that new chapter will be starting very soon. And I don't feel like he's going to be leaving you alone anytime soon, okay? So I feel like he's actually going to be very clear in what he's doing this time, okay? He's going to be very clear that he's here for you, no one else, okay? At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where he's going to be a little bit more honest. Okay, this is going to be where he's actually being next to your side. I do see that you guys will have a child together, okay? So I do see a child, okay? And I feel like he's actually going to make everything up to you for what he's done. Okay, it doesn't matter if you didn't see each other, though. Okay, my darling, he's going to make it up to you. Okay, he's going to give you the biggest apology that you deserve. Okay, I feel like his mental health has been quite shit at the moment, my darling, so I feel like he's trying to make that up as well. Okay, he's trying to get back from that. Thank you for the follow, my darling. Okay, he's trying to get back for his negative mental health. Okay, what I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is he will be holding no more secrets from you, boo. Okay, everything is going to come out in truth. Hello, my darling. Everything is going to come out in truth. Okay, truth, truth, truth. Okay, and he is going to show you all of the joy. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's realising that he is screwing over the relationship himself. Whether it's a friendship or whether it's dating, he knows that he is screwing it up either way. Okay, he knows that you're going for self-love and that you're putting yourself first now. So if he wants to be involved in your life, he needs to start coming forwards and start treating you the way that you want to be treated and the way that you should be treated. I feel as hard as that is for him, I feel like he will be successful in that way. And I feel like he will treat you correctly as well, my darling, okay, no matter what. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's been very overwhelmed. He's had a lot of struggle going on, okay. And I feel like he's definitely got some unfinished business with you. I feel like that's why he's going to start communicating with you more as well. What I would also say here is I feel like there is a lot of hope between the both of you. Like, he really wants this to work. He's really hoping that it will work between the both of you as well. Okay, like, there's massive hope. Massive, massive, massive hope. What I will also say here for you is he's not giving up on you at all. Okay, he's never given up on you. Okay, reflecting on it, he knows that he's missed the opportunities, but he knows that he's still got a chance to fix the damage. Okay. He knows that he's still got a chance. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is he's confused in why you would still want him. He's confused in why you would still have him back. Okay, no matter what. He knows that you will have a conversation. He knows that you will tell the truth. And he knows that you will know that he doesn't mean what he said. Okay, he knows that you will want to have that talk. He knows that you will want to try again. Okay, and he knows that you need space. Okay, to deal with what he's done. But he knows the value of you now, and he knows that the value is better than ever, and that you are worth more than anything he could ever imagine. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense? You're very welcome, Boo. Yes, Beth is still coming to you, Oak. Beth is still coming to you. Should you move house? Yes. Need those ties to turn. They will. They will. So, hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. What does the angel number 333 mean? So, the number 333 means that there is a looming decision needs your attention. It's a signal that your path ahead is clear for moving forwards. The 333 angel number indicates that despite your fears, anxieties, misled plans, or wrong turns, you are on the right path. The universe is urging you to keep going. Okay, my darling? So that is what it means. Okay. Did you pass your exam for the job? Considering you made a few mistakes, yes, you did, my darling. Okay, yes, you did. Okay, give me 1 sec. So I was just applying to a friend and you guys didn't need to hear what I was saying. Always come. Is that for me? 1 sec. Now. Hello, Lili. New deck. Got a new deck. Give me 1 sec. Will be new when I can open it. There you go. Hello. We got some new cards. Is S's family forcing them to go for honeymoon? Let's see. Yes. Can I see new love to your son? Let's see. Yes, there is new love coming to your son, my darling, yes. Okay. In 1 second, I'm just going to unbend this deck. that's as immense as I can get it. No, it's not an Enderman one. Are you wasting your time with Billy? Let's see. I wouldn't say that you are, my darling, no. I would say that it will work out with you and Billy, okay? You just have to give it time, my darling, okay? You're welcome. Do I think Adam will reach out this weekend? Let's see. Yes, and there is definitely going to be a happy birthday wish your way as well. And you, my darling, have a good weekend. Will they go on the honeymoon? Let's see. Yes, they will, my darling. Will the 8 secure this 5,000 a week next month? Let's see. Yes. Will he come back to you? Let's see. Will he come back to you? I feel that he will come back to you, my darling, which is going to be quite a shock, okay? Do I see Adam and you having a family one day? Let's see. I feel that you guys will have a family one day, yes. Will S divorce his wife before April? Let's see. Yes. Right, would anyone else like a reading, or can I pop off? Because I've almost been live for 2.5 hours now. Let's see, would it be India or Singapore? Singapore, my darling, Singapore. 2 hours isn't too long. I've done a 10-hour stream before. So 2 hours really isn't long to me. Will you get a job soon? Let's see. I feel like you will get a job soon, yes. Okay. Right. I'm going to pop off for now, guys, because I don't think I've had any more payments. Let me just double check. No, I've not had any more payments. So yeah, I'm going to pop off for now, my darlings. I will see y'all in the next one. Tulipit for now. Thank you all so much for your support. I'll be live again tomorrow. Okay. Whether it'll be paid, I don't know. Okay. It depends on how I feel after what has been done to my foot. So I will go for now. I will see you on the next one. Thank you all so much for your support. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, depending where you are. And bye for now, my darlings. Ta-ta. Mwah. Bye, my darlings. Thank you all so much for your support.